Graad 8, hier is les 32, ons is besig met driehoeke op die oomblik, grade 8, we're busy with triangles, this is already lesson 32, jy moes hierdie twee sommetjies vir huiswerk gedoen het, nou wil ek by jou hoor, wat is jou toolbox vir meetkunde? What have you got in your toolbox for geometry so far? So jy ken van 'n reguit lyn, wat as ek hoeke bymekaar tel, moet dit 180, as you know, a straight line, everything adds up to 180. You know that if I have a few angles, all of them adds up to 360 around a revolution. As ek 'n omwenteling het, is dit 360. Is daar sulke goeders hierby betrokke? No. So if you're looking for that, you're not finding it here. But then you're seeing a triangle. What do you know about a triangle? Two things so far. Sum of the angles of a triangle equals 180. Okay, so it's going to help me here, as long as I know one of them already. And then the thing that I taught you was, as daai gelyk is aan mekaar, dan noem ons hom 'n gelykbenige driehoek. If those two sides are equal, it's called isosceles triangle. Wat weet jy dan? You know something that if the angles are equal, then the sides opposite to them will be equal as well. En gaan dit in reverse ook werk? Will that reverse be true? If you get somewhere and I tell you that this is 60, no, let's make it 80 and 80, then it means that these two angles are opposite equal sides. Dieselfde ding. As die hoeke gelyk is, sal die sye gelyk wees. As die sye gelyk is, sal die hoeke gelyk wees. If the angles are equal, the sides will be equal. If the sides are equal, the angles will be equal. There's a little bit of a difference when you write it down, but we'll get to that. Maar op die oomblik ken jy die binnehoeke van 'n driehoek en gelykbenige driehoek is hoeke teenoor gelyke sye gelyk. At the moment you know some of the angles is 180 and in an isosceles triangle the angles opposite the equal sides are equal. So if you don't have the toolbox, it's not going to sit, you're going to sit there and it's going to come to you. Jy gaan nie net dit wonderbaarlik weet as jy dit nie geleer het nie. So wat weet jy van 'n gelykbenige driehoek? Dat, en ek wil hê jy moet jou kleur kry gebruik, use your color. I know that if those sides are equal, then this angle is also going to be 50. Vir 'n rede. So you're going to tell me, man, C is also equal to 50. But then I'm going to tell you to tell me why. Jou rede is, hoeke teenoor gelyke sye is gelyk. Your reason is, angles opposite equal sides are equal. En jy mag dit so afkort. But you've got to have the right abbreviation. You can't make up your own stuff and we don't know what you're talking about. Maar as jy nou 50 het, hoe gaan jy nou vir x kry? How can I now find x? Because the sum of the angles of a triangle adds up to 180. En as jy daar met my kan sê die antwoord is wat? 80. Can you see that the answer is 80 because the sum of the angles is 180? What did you do in your brain? You said that's 100, take it away from 180, so 80 is left. As jy vir my net wil skryf x is 80, het ek geen probleem daarmee nie. It's fine to do that, but you have to tell me van die som van die binnehoeke van 'n, what do we call it, angles of a triangle. Angles of a triangle is 180. Sum of the angles of a triangle. Som van die hoeke van 'n driehoek is 180 grade. You'll see sometimes I write it a little bit different, but you've got to get the gist of it that it's angles added together gives me 180. Some of the angles, interior angles, just angles of a triangle is all fine. There's not a specific, has to be word for word like this, but I've got to get that they add up to 180. Okay. But I would still like it for you grade 8 to tell me it's x plus 50 plus 50 that equals 180 for that reason. Then you'll say, in other words, x plus 100 equals 180. X is 180 minus 100, which brings you to x is 80. Now, yes, as ek dit kan sien, kan ek dit skryf? Ja, jy kan. You don't have to show me all the steps. If you can see it like this one, that didn't have a lot of steps in between. You could see 100, so you short 80. No problem. And I want you to write it on your sketch. Ek wil hê jy moet dit op die skets gaan, alles wat jy uitvind, skryf dit neer. As you go along in the sun, you write down what you found out in color. So everything else is in pencil. Once you start finding out stuff, it's in color. Alles teken jy in potlood en soos wat jy goed uitvind, gaan skryf jy dit by in kleur. So dat x gelyk is aan 80. Remember, to prove, te bewys, was x. Did I answer the question? Yes, I found x. Highlighted that I can see you know that you answered the question. Goed, nou lyk die volgende en amper dieselfde. Almost looks the same, doesn't it? Again, it's not a straight line, it's not a revolution, it's triangle, so some of the angles is 180. Oh, but I only have one, so how can I get x? But there's another one that has to do with the reason why this was given. En jy mag nie net streepies intrek omdat dit vir jou gelyk lyk nie. You can't make them the same if they weren't given the same. It's given that they are equal, so your deduction will be equal sides, equal angles. So this one's also going to be, but ma'am, I still don't have x. Ja, jy het nog nie vir x nie, maar jy weet ten minste dat daai twee dieselfde is. Whatever x there is, it's the same here. If it's 20 there, it's going to be 20 here. If it's 80 there, it's going to be 80 here. So you don't have the answer yet, but you have a fact. Die feit is dat Q is net so groot soos P wat x is, but why did we say that? Hoeke teenoor gelyk is sye, angles opposite equal sides. Hoeke teenoor gelyke sye is gelyk, angles opposite equal sides are equal to each other. And then what? Then we need to use some of the angles of a triangle. X plus 70 will give me 180 because I'm clever, I know that. The interior angles, the angles of a triangle is 180. Hoeke van 'n driehoek is 180 grade, it almost looks the same. Maar nou is ek nie klaar nie. And I don't think many of you would have been able to figure out what the answer was just like that and give it to me. So this is where you need your steps. Nou tel jy mos op 'n vergelyking. So I'm adding x and x is 2x. Hoe tel ek by mekaar? Jy het bietjie opgemors in julle toetse. Hoe tel ek by mekaar? Net as dit gelyksoortig is, dan tel ek 1x en 1x is 2x. Only the coefficients are added together. It's not x plus x is x squared. When you time, you add exponents, you're not timing. Jy kan nie sê x plus x is x kwadraat nie, dan tel jy eksponente by mekaar en dis wanneer jy maal. You've got to know your rules. Goed, plus 70. Then I taught you that you can just do this. Wat het gebeur? Ek sê eintlik in my kop vir myself, min 70 weggesy, min 70. And can I do that step in my mind and say 180 minus 70 is 110? Ja, jy mag, you can do that step. But if you are unsure, rather show yourself with color. Minus 70, minus 70. See it fall away, see it become 110. Hoe kry ek daai x alleen? Deel deur 2, divide by 2. Again, I didn't show it. If it's better for you, show, divide 2, show, divide 2. And then if you go back, it means that this will be 55, 55 is 110, 180. Yes, it does add up to 180. Kom ons maak seker jy het so 'n voorbeeld soos wat ek nou van gepraat het. I spoke about it in the previous sum. If I want x in this case, and can I just speak about the degrees again? Ek wil dit vir jou wys. It's actually better not to show the degrees. Just now you're going to say 200, although it doesn't make any sense. But just now you say it's 200. So rather don't put the degrees there. Okay. Goed, as ek vir x vra, hoe moet ek vir x kry? Waar kan ek hom gaan? Let's measure it. No, you can't measure my board. You can't climb through here and come and measure it. What's that? Wat's die hele storie wat juffrou hier vir jou wil leer? The whole purpose of this example is, if the angles are the same, these two sides must be equal. X is also 4 centimeters. Now it's actually better not to write anything there, but if I write centimeters, then that is also centimeters. In jou rede, now careful, jou rede gaan nou nie wees, hoe teenoor gelyke sye nie. Daar's 'n verskil. I'm saying it's not angles opposite equal, sides are equal. It's the sides that are equal because of this angles. So dis sye teenoor gelyke hoeke is gelyk aan mekaar. Kyk mooi. As ek sê die hoeke is gelyk, dan sê jy die sye teenoor hulle sal gelyk wees. If I say the angles are equal, you say the sides opposite them. Sides opposite the equal angles will be equal. It's a small difference. Oh no, it's not. It's the same. No, it's not the same. When I ask you for a question where the sides are equal and you tell me that the angles are equal, then it's because the angles opposite the equal sides are equal. If I give you that the sides are equal, you're going to say the angles opposite them will be equal to each other. So as ek vir jou oorspronklik gegee het in groen, alles is gegee, all the given stuff is in the same color, but you say that the angles will be equal. It's angles opposite equal sides. Terwyl as ek vir jou alles in groen hier gegee het en sye was gelyk, dan sê jy maar die hoeke is gelyk want dis hoeke teenoor gelyke sye. So in this case, in hierdie geval was die sye gelyk, so dis hoekom is die hoeke teenoor hulle gelyke sye gelyk. The sides were equal, that's why the angles are equal. Angles opposite equal, sides are equal. So now you can see with the color. As alles groen was, dit was gegee. So die gegewe deel was die sye. Die afgeleide deel was dat die hoeke gelyk is aan mekaar. Hoekom? Want is hoeke teenoor die gelyke sye. Die groen was gegee die sye, jy lei af die hoeke is gelyk. Hoekom? Want is hoeke teenoor gelyke sye. Sye teenoor gelyke hoeke. Waar skryf ek nou? Hoeke teenoor gelyke sye. Sye teenoor gelyke hoeke. Oh, I've got exactly the same thing here. Okay, same thing. If it's the angles opposite the equal sides, they make a difference. If I give you that the angles are equal, yes, now you make sense. As ek jou gee die hoeke is gelyk, wat gaan jy dan aflei? Dan moet die sye gelyk wees. So sye teenoor gelyke hoeke. I got myself confused there. So if I give you that the angles are equal, you are going to deduct, therefore the sides opposite the equal angles are equal to each other. So hier is reg teenoor gelyke, sye is gelyk. Let's see again now that Graham's got it right. Given is the sides, you deduct the angles are equal in a different color. Why are the angles equal? Because they are angles opposite equal sides. Jy lei af die hoeke is gelyk. Hoekom? Want is hoeke teenoor die gelyke sye. Hier was die hoeke gelyk. Jy lei af sye teenoor gelyke hoeke is gelyk. The angles were equal, so you deduct that the sides opposite the equal angles are equal to each other. They don't ask it a lot because you can't really work it out until you come to Pythagoras later on in your life. Maar dis al wat hier gevra was. That short sum. Yes, ma'am. That's it. 2 marks for that little sum. All about knowing when to write sides opposite equal angles and angles opposite equal sides. Dink weer daaroor. Then I've got one here, another one thing that you've got to know. En dit gaan oor die buitehoek van 'n driehoek. It's all about the exterior angle of a triangle. Now, how many things do you already know? You know about interior angles being 180, and you know about isosceles triangles. Hoeke teenoor gelyke sye. Binnehoeke van 'n driehoek en gelykbenige driehoek. Interior angles 180, isosceles. Dis die twee goed. But now I want to teach you about the exterior angle of a triangle. Wat weet 'n mens van die buitehoek van 'n driehoek? Now an exterior angle of a triangle. First of all, this is not an exterior angle of a triangle. Dis nie 'n buitehoek van 'n driehoek nie. 'n Buitehoek word gevorm. An exterior angle is formed when you take any one of the sides and extend it to any side. So as jy enige een van hierdie sye vat en hom verleng, dan's daai 'n buitehoek. You take any one of the sides and you extend it. Now you're not going to do that. But in my sum, I have extended that line. So this is an exterior angle. Jy gaan nie self besluit nie, maar ek is dus om hierdie uit te trek nie. Jy gaan dit nie doen nie, die vraag gaan dit doen. Maar die feit is, dat daai is nie 'n buitehoek nie, want dit is nie een van die sye wat verleng is nie. This is not an exterior angle because it's not one of the sides extended. One of the sides extended. So it could have been either extended this way, or you could have been extended that way to get the exterior angle. As jy met my, dis 'n buitehoek. Nou buitehoeke en binnehoeke gaan baie saam. Because you could have done this without what I'm going to say now. You could have said, well man, this is a straight line. Hier is mos 'n reguit lyn. Ken jy die reguit lyn al? Ja, daar moet 180 wees, so ek short 80. En hoe gaan ek nou by daai uitkom? Binnehoeke van 'n driehoek. So kom wil jy vir my vertel van die buitehoek? Why do I want to teach you about the exterior angle if you don't need it? Because you are going to want to work with it at some stages. I'm going to show you now. So met ander woorde, dit is, daai gee dan saam vir my 100, so ek short 80. Stem jy saam? So ek short daar 80 vir binnehoeke van 'n driehoek. So I could have done it without this exterior angle. But I want to show you that we've done it this way now. Straight line, interior angles 80. Let's not do it that way. Let me show you how to do it with exterior angle on a triangle. Because the reasoning is that the exterior angle, wherever it is, will be equal to the sum of the other two. So if this is A and B, then this will be A plus B. The interior ones across from it will always be equal to this exterior one. Die buitehoek is gelyk aan daai twee saamgetel. And the reason is sum of the angles of a triangle. Die buitehoek gaan gelyk wees aan al twee daai saam. So the exterior angle will be equal to the sum of those two. So how much do I short for 100? Exactly what we already know, but we did it on a different way. Ons het nou anders gedoen met die reguit lyn en die binnehoeke van 'n driehoek, maar ons het 80 gekry. Maar nou sê juffrou, as jy hierdie ding ken, en dis nie net vir nou nie, vir ander sommetjies waar jy dit gaan nodig kry. Sê dit vir my dat daai 100 moet 20 plus ietsie wees. Daai twee saam, and it must be the furthest from it. So it doesn't matter where your angle is, this one will be the sum of those two. Hierdie buitehoek gaan gelyk is aan die som van daai twee. It doesn't matter where your exterior angle is, depending on how ma'am sketched it. That one will be equal to those two. So let's do one. If this is 70 and this is 40, then this has to be 30. Want dit moet saam optel na 70 toe. So kan ons ons eie goedertjies kies en kies en kies. How much? 20 and 40 gives me 60. Want 60 is die som van daai twee. Saam opgetel moet dit vir my die buitehoek gee. Want as ek weer hier kyk, is hierdie 120. Oh, my sketch is definitely not according to scale. Look at it. Sien jy, dit is nie volgens skaal nie. Dis okay. But have I told you and shown you that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior ones? Let's see if you can get it right. Let's start slow. So if I wanted to do this sum, and I saw that this was 100 and this was 20, and you could immediately say that x is 80 because of the exterior angle of a triangle being equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. Now that's a long abbreviation, long theorem, long statement, and this is the abbreviation. Dis net buitehoek van 'n driehoek. This was the example. Maar as ek hom lank wil uitskryf, dan sê die stelling: die buitehoek van 'n driehoek, is gelyk aan die som van die teenoorstaande binnehoeke. Long story that you just have to say buitehoek van 'n driehoek. Maar die Engelse ene gaan wees that exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. That's what it means, what it says. Hier's jou stellingkie wat jy eintlik moet hê. Now in an exam, can I ask you, complete the following sentence. The exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the what of the opposite what? Kan ek vir 'n eksamen vra? Die buitehoek van 'n driehoek is gelyk aan die wat van die wat. Kan jy sien hoe kan ons dit vir jou vra? As jy hom in 'n sommetjie gebruik, kan jy afkortings gebruik, maar jy moet weet wat hy sê. You have to use the abbreviation in your sums, but you have to know the full what it says. So if I ask you in an exam, the sum of the interior angles of a triangle equals 180. Ons skryf dit nie so lank uit nie. Sye teenoor gelyke, wat is gelyk? Sides opposite equal, what are equal? Sien jy hoe kan ons dit vir jou vra? All of these abbreviations. So the new word today, well, it's actually not new. If the angles are equal, the sides are equal. And there's a difference between those two. Wanneer skryf jy hoeke teenoor gelyke sye is gelyk? Hier was hoeke gelyk, so sye teenoor gelyke hoeke. En dan hierdie nuwe enetjie is, as ek die buitehoek het, kan ek die som van die oorstaande binnehoeke gebruik. Daar is 'n alternatief. There is an alternative, same straight line and interior angles without using this. So in an exam, for the teachers to mark, it's not your problem. It's difficult, so we've got to check what you've done. Because some child will do straight line, some of the interior. Party kinders gaan doen reguit lyn binnehoeke van 'n driehoek en 'n ander kind gaan doen buitehoek van 'n driehoek. En al twee is reg because you are not a parent. Jy is nie 'n papegaai nie, jy kan goed op verskillende maniere doen. So what I'm going to give you for homework is just one of those and two of these vir die volgende keer. Goed, hier is jou 3 huiswerksomme. So you've got to find the side. Hier moet jy die hoekie kry x, die buitehoek. Hierdie keer is die buitehoek gegee en jy moet vir x kry. Dit gaan sulke kort sommetjies wees. First sketch, then you do. You can't just have answers in your book that says x is 20, x is 3, and there's no sketch with it. It doesn't make any sense without a sketch. Sketch, do the sum, draw a line. Be neat, then you also know what to study. Hoe gaan jy leer as daar net antwoorde staan? Okay.